beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldesia. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
That was it. The last two things we just heard, that was it. Stupid timer. Oh, but there's more. So I guess it would have started over anyway. The Lord of the Levin is returned to the ethers, as was Leviathan before him. I don't know what voice to use. I'm just using a weird one. Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, Hadeland's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet, she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Oh, it's another dude. Lavine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. Juan, yeah. Got you. It's spelled wrong. They spelled it W-A-N. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. It's amazing the shit you have to do to complete a quest anymore. Shit you have to listen to. It's like, oh my god. Philia has some correspondence. Blah, 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 blah. You're so cute. Okay. Now, the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Tyranny. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Tyranny, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I say safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without our encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals, too, will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been so long, but think of all the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace who wish not of conflict. Of the Miggins and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Asians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly a heartwarming antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Why would they put question mark? We know who that is. Alphanad, I take it the troubles in Uldar no longer require your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air's simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you from You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wishes me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphanad, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. No, I'm reading her voice like it sounds. Tyranny, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, Slapborn but recently inquired as to your whereabouts. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to discuss with you. Why not oblige him a visit? I wish they would tell me so that I could put it in my stream. I suppose I could look up the quest names. Who knows what? By the way, I think I'm going to go till about 3:15. I've got about 30 more minutes left. I mean, 4:15. Oops. Oh, I see my fine adventurer friend has returned. The dust of the road yet clinging to her boots. Do the Scions have no work for you this day, then? The antecedent sent you my way, did she? Well, it is not urgent, but I could certainly do with your help. You see, Revenant's Toll has become something of a favored destination for adventurers. Part of that is due to the town's growing fame, but a goodly number of green heroes to be have come here to follow in your footsteps. And when I say green, I mean fresh out of the ground, don't know one end of the sword from the other green. I've done what I can, but what they really need is a good talking to from someone they respect. An adventurer who has done it all. Aye, Tyranny, that would be you. And naturally, the one lass who would most benefit from your wisdom is nowhere to be seen. She has off to slay Happolyts and was due back some time ago. Likely got a selfie over her head as usual. Now that I think on it, this may be the perfect opportunity for you to treat her to a demonstration of your skills. I'd consider it a personal favor if you would head out to the singing shards and show that amateur how it's done. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's up there. Whee! And oh. Wee, 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 wee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Can I... Oh, son of a bitch. How do I get there? What? I don't understand. I have to go all the way around that? That's bullshit. Can I get there from both ways? Because I already went all the way around. Yep. Whee! Eggs done boiling. I had so many chores I wanted to do today, but I was like, I don't want to cancel stream over it. I'll do it later. Gods help me, anyone. Oh, the 12 will do. No one told me they were that big. You silly girl. Aiding. damn near pissed myself back there. I was hoping to find myself a little one, but the fates went and threw the meanest bugger and all Mordona at me. Typical. Hold up, you're Tyranny Manai, ain't you? The Tyranny Manai? Seven hells, you're flippin' famous. And you're twice as tough as they said you were and all. Bugger me, I can't believe I'm talking to the woman herself. Aw, and now you've gone and seen me at my worst. 'Twas the bleeding pet's fault, I tell ya. Doesn't listen to a damn thing I say. That and the fact that none of my so-called mates offered to help me. When I told them I was off to gut some hot bullets, most of them gave me a confused huh or a like I was talking about me arse. You don't agree though, right? I know I look a right fool, but I'm just having a bad day. Honest, you're going to huh or at me, aren't you? You can / huh. Gods, no, not you two. That's the final bleeding straw, that is. And I was hoping you of all people would understand. I mean, it ain't adventuring if you don't take a few risks, right? Alright, maybe I am a bit out of my depth here. I'll be more careful, I promise. Yeah, you're dumb. You're super dumb. Let's go back. What thing? Oh, the mob? Oh, Mexican food. I have leftover Mexican food. We went out. We took Thierry Spawn to a restaurant for the first time Monday. And she was really good. She was real quiet. You're such a good girl. People think I'm talking to my boobs. Oh, Tierney, you have my thanks. That lass I sent you out to instruct trudged back into town looking properly chastised. Thought a lesson from you might pierce that obstinate skull of hers. Nothing I said seemed to work. Truth be told, she seemed more inclined to listen to the rustling of my beard than anything which came out of my mouth. But now that you have demonstrated the skills she yet lacks, it will not be long before her addle-pated peers hear the tale. They will soon realize that one does not become a hero in a day. It requires dedication and perseverance, and learning from each task you undertake. There is no shortcuts, Anatirity? There are no shortcuts. I want mind because I'm a scholar. Picking up the sledge. Gods, when you look at all those people, it seems they're carting in adventurers by the wagon load, and more than a few are eager to rap on the Scion's door. I wonder if this constant flow of aspiring heroes is what has Tataru looking so perturbed. It might be she could use a friendly ear. Where's Tataru? Is she... Yeah. No. I actually... The thought crossed my mind as well, but... no. Hello, Tierney. What might I... Oh, Slathborn thought I could use a friend, did he? What a sweet man. Though I did not think my fretting was so obvious. Well, I suppose there's no sense in hiding it now. 'Tis time to reveal my little secret. I'm pregnant! No, that'd be funny. With Papalimos, babby. Hee. It quite suits me, don't you think? But 'tis not simply for show. I've been learning the mining trade. Why, might you ask? Ah, therein lies the source of my dour demeanor. Ever since we relocated to the Rising Stones, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have stepped out from behind the curtain, so to speak. Our victories over the Empire has granted us a certain degree of fame, and many budding adventurers have traveled from afar with the intention of joining our ranks. And while I welcome each new member that takes up our cause, we have too little coin. As I'm sure you are aware, we are a strictly neutral organization, and ensuring that neutrality means limiting the funds we accept from outside sources. The Scions do receive various means of support from the three major nations, and the Levallois twins are quite generous with their family coffers, yet the modest income cannot keep pace with our day-to-day expenses. There are also the sundry donated materials, of course. Those are delivered to the Adventurers Guild and swiftly allocated to the expansion of Remnant's role. While I'll cheerfully leave the toppling of primals to you, 'tis my duty to balance the books and fight the demons of debt. On my honor as receptionist, I will raise the necessary coin with my own two hands. I even paid for this sturdy mining attire out of my own purse, which makes it doubly aggravating that my custom-made sledgehammer has yet to arrive. I scrimped and saved especially for that tool. Tyranny, if you would help me see the science survive this fiscal disaster, then I would ask you to travel to the Blacksmiths Guild in Lim Settlements and demand they hand over my commission at once. Oh, and regarding your travel expenses, I'll have to check our available funds. Once you have the sledgehammer, pray leave it with Flamin. I shall be out digging up riches the best I can with the equipment I have. Crystal clusters, here I come. Tatsu is awesome. Blacksmiths Guild, let's go. I need to go here. Stretch. Blacksmiths. Wait. That's not what I meant to do. I'm confused. Oh, I guess that's the closest one. Interesting. Oops. What can I do for you? Blah, blah, blah. Commission? Something weren't delivered? I don't care to read his stuff. Oh, shoot. What did he want me to do? Oh, doubt. Hello? Oh. Yep, you're right. Herzog is a German name. Hello. Fisherman's. Prickly Porter. Delivery from the Smithies to Mordona? How the bloody hell should I know? I just haul the crates. Hang on a moment. You said Mordona. My mate was meant to see a shipment up to Revenant's Toll a while back, but took Ill just before he was due to leave. Not to worry, I said. I'll take it there my very own. Ah, bugger it. Well, we got bleeding busy, didn't we? And I figured someone would come looking if their precious package didn't arrive any road. And here you are. The crate you want is back there someplace, marked and all. You can grab it your own self. Box for Tataru. Beep, 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 beep. Look, I went the right way the first time. Oops. Kinda. God, XP goes so slow. This freaking quest chain is just, like, insane. I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it. It's silly. It's long and silly. Greetings, Tyranny. Tataru made mention of a missing delivery. Were you able to coax her commissions from the Blacksmith's Guild? Yup. Wonderful. I shall keep it here with me until Tataru returns from her mining expedition. She's not one to approach matters by half, is she? The Rising Stones couldn't ask for a more able administrator. Still, I am somewhat worried for her well-being. I realize Tataru means to mine and not more, but even the outskirts of Remnant's Toll are not free of prowling dangers. Would you mind tracking down our industrious Lalafell and see that she has not come to harm? As far as I'm aware, Tataru intended to start her digging in the hills near the Tangle. You may have to call out to attract her attention. Tataru is to be found mining northeast of the Tangle. First, make your way to the destination marker. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that contains the name Tataru to attract the receptionist's attention. Let's go. This way. What am I doing? What was I doing? Oh, damn you. Breaking rock and splitting stone, I'll raise a fortune on my own. Aw. Delving deep for precious ore, I'll take a rest and dig some more. Oh. Toss aside the pebbles, toss aside the dirt, toss aside the scions who shirk their work. Phew. I think I'll call it a day. I'll make better progress once Tyranny brings me back my sledgehammer. Yes, I might even make enough money to indulge a little. Blood currant tarts for morning tea every single day. Was that someone calling my name? Hooah! Oh. There she is. Yay! Grade 12 above. I thought I'd eaten my last currant tart for a moment there. Thank you ever so much. I believe 'tis past time I return to the Rising Stones. Yeah, me too. Let's go. Are you serious, Mike, man? That's hilarious. That is hilarious that somebody would take offense to that. That is great. I kiss your face. Tyranny, I must thank you again. I received my commission from Flamen, and floral engraving is absolutely imperfect. After nearly becoming dinner for a mortal, though I'm not so eager to head back out into the field. In any case, no more solo mining trips for me. I shall be sure to drag along one or two handy adventurer types to serve as bodyguards. I suppose I'll have to pay them, though. Well, no matter. That simply means I'll need to dig twice as hard. Oh, no. It's okay. I know you're hungry now. You're hungry, huh? Yeah.